Nicole. Hey, Spice. Hey, Caroline. Hey. Trying to wait for some more y'all people to get up in here. So I think I'm gonna play this story a little bit later. I'm gonna play another. So I got three different stories, not three different parts, three different stories. But I'm gonna take this one down and put the other one up in here. And you better work, be nice, computer. I'm gonna do this one first. This is Drea M. Rogers. If y'all want to see more of her channel, check her out.
Then I was like, it's all done now, baby girl. Oh, I had a rough night, okay? And before y'all say something, don't talk about my acne on my face, because I already know. It is trying to improve a little bit, because if you saw the last video, you will see it was way worse than what it is now. But me and these masks, we just ain't getting along, baby. And it just is what it is. We not getting along. But I'm still fine, period, so I don't even care. Okay? It don't even matter. But okay, so today's story time is just gonna be about me getting pregnant at 12. Okay, yes, 12. I said it. 12. I know. Became a mother at 13. But guess what? I'm still here. I'm still popping. Me and my baby, we good. You feel me? But let me just get into the story, y'all. So, like, I just, hey, it's just story time because I really wanted to be doing something, but I'm not gonna do all this stuff over with. So, y'all just gonna get to the story time. But, anyways, like, okay, so okay, so I'm a preacher's child. My dad, a elder. My mama, she is a missionary. She a part of any committee that you could think of in the church. Okay, she was a part of it. Period. Like my folks were strict. We grew up in the apostolic faith. So if you know, you know. Okay, skirts, like no makeup, no nothing, no dances, no parties, no none of this stuff. So guess what? I started hanging with folks that did it and just snuck with them. And I just got pregnant. I just was doing stuff and just being rebellious, just trying to keep that church girl image out for me or whatever. But I mean, it just was what it was. That's who I am. But I ended up pregnant, and it was rough. Because I'm 13 and I didn't have a healthy pregnancy. I had my baby 2 months early, 30 weeks and 4 days. I almost lost him. I almost lost myself. Um, I had preeclampsia, so I had to have him earlier. Early, I had to have a C-section. I'm 13 having a C-section, y'all. It was crazy. And back then, like in 2009, cell phones wasn't popping like they is now. So it's just me and my mama at the hospital. So it was a lot that all happened so fast. Like it just was crazy. So like let me tell y'all how everything went down. So I knew I was pregnant. I ain't had no period in months, and so when my mama would bypass, I just would just throw them in the.
Now, not to mind you, she may look older, but she is 24 years old now. She's now 24. If her son should be about 12. She's a 2009. The 2009, she had him at 13. She's 24, 25 years old now. So maybe that's why she's acting like that. So just keep that in mind that she's 24 or 25 years old now. So she's still a child. She's still a child.
Poor bitch. So she'll think my period came on or whatever, but I was crazy, y'all. I fought my brother so many times. I did not care. I fought him about food so many times. It was crazy. Like, I fought him over hot Cheeto puffs. I threw a pot of mashed potatoes at his head because he ate my mashed potatoes. I threw the glass jar of Lay's dip, like the chips and dip or whatever, the ranch kind. I threw it at his head or whatever, cause like, don't touch my food, don't eat my food. But like, it was so crazy how
Uh huh.
my mood swings was like, I didn't get sick. I would just feel nauseous all the time. Like when I got ready for school and stuff, it would be like 6 o'clock in the morning, and like I would just be sick real early in the morning. My cravings was Burger King. I always ate Burger King and Bluebell butter pecan ice cream. Period. Now, if it wasn't butter pecan, it had to at least be some kind of bluebell, like a ice cream bar, or something. It had to be some my sister steak, and it said, "Man, I ain't care what it was, she got it for me." Okay, but anyways, so you're like, I just had cravings. The food I hated was pickles. Hated pickles. I almost fought one of my best friends because of it. I can't stand pickles. They stink. Sunflower seeds, doing too much work just to get to a seed. Baby, this ain't even no food. What is we doing all this for? And then chewing gum. Don't give me no gum. This ain't no food I can swallow. So them three things I couldn't stand when I was pregnant. But yeah, my mood swings was crazy. Like, I feel like with some of my friends, cause I just was moody. But luckily, my friends stayed by my side and thugged it out with me. Like, held me a sleepover when I came home and everything. It was so sweet, and I ain't even deserve it because I was so moody and mean when I was pregnant. It was crazy. Um, yeah, like I went through it though, like at church, everything. So let me tell y'all the story how I found out, right? Cause this the funny part. Okay, so it had just got to the point where I was real sick or whatever, like couldn't stand or couldn't walk for real. I was hurt. I had just told my mom it was a bladder infection or whatever because I ain't been telling my baby. Oh, you know what I mean? And so she was like,
How your mother went for that answer? Your mother accepted that it was a hey, King. Your mother accepted the fact that you told her it was a bladder infection. How did you get that information? How did you get that information? And your mother said, okay. Oh, okay. All right.
forget it, we're just gonna take it to the doctor. So went to the doctor. The doctor said, Miss Rogers, you sure it's not a possibility you could be pregnant? I said, no, I'm sure it ain't. He was like, you sure? I'm like, I'm sure it's not. So he was like, okay, well, we're just gonna get you set up with. We're gonna order an ultrasound, so you can go across the street and get the ultrasound, and we'll see what's going on. So I was like, okay, baby, baby, I ain't never prayed that hard before in my life. Okay. Like, I went in that bathroom at that house. I was like, Lord Jesus, please don't let me be pregnant, Lord. Please don't let me be pregnant. I promise I never do it again. I learned my lesson. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't have no baby. I can't have no baby. Man, I was so scared. I was so scared. It's too late to be praying. Then though, it's like it's all done now, baby girl. It's over and done with now, baby girl. So Went the next day to the hospital. The lady was like, "Do you want your mom to come in?" I said, "No, I'm good because I already knew. I don't want to see nothing." Okay. So I go in there and I laid on the little bed. She, you know, putting the thing all on my stomach and stuff like that. And I heard a heartbeat. When I say, baby, my stomach was toe up. Okay. Like, baby, I was so in denial. She was like, "You sure you're not pregnant?" Baby, this the screen over here. My head like this on the thing. Nope, not pregnant. I'm sure I can't be pregnant. No, ma'am. I'm positive. I'm not pregnant. No, ma'am. And it's like looking at me like this fool is crazy. Like she gotta be crazy. Because I was just refusing to accept. I went in the bathroom and prayed some more. My Lord Jesus, please help me, Lord. Please help me. We're just over and done with. So we walked to the doctor's office. It was right across the street or whatever. We didn't have a car at the time. So we walked across the street. Baby, Dr. Deason came in because I'm over there about the ooh. He came in, he said, "Now, Miss Rogers, yesterday when you was in this office, I asked you, is it a possibility that you could be pregnant? And you told me no. Well, you're pregnant with a 20-week-old baby boy."
What?
Baby, my head just dropped. It's like fire just came straight across my mama's eyes. Like her eyes was bloodshot red. She didn't say two words to me on God. Like she did not say nothing. She just was looking at me like
Mm-mm-mm.
she just was so in shock. I don't even remember what else Dr. Deason was saying. Cause at that point, baby, you in my business. Don't do that. Like ain't nobody asked you for all that. We was good over here before you come over here telling this stuff. Like, oh, girl, I was so mad. Like I was so sick. And so we get outside, we in the parking lot. Mind y'all, I told y'all we walking now. We don't got no car. My mama then left me standing right there in the parking lot. Showing that I gotta say. And I'm just like, Mom, Mom. She just like, what? Why? Like, why, Dre? Why? Why, Dre? And she just kept walking. So I'm chasing behind her. Somebody saw us walking and they picked us up. So we gotta act normal. She just looking at me, shaking her head. She just upset. Baby, we hit the corner before you get to my house, and I saw a big white truck outside with that decal on the back. Baby, I bust out crying and said, "Oh my God, Daddy, you too. Oh my God. I'm finna die like my God, Daddy. My God, Daddy. And my daddy outside." I said, "Oh my God." But we got that car. I went straight in the house. My daddy was like, "Oh, y'all bet." I ran in the house. I'm like, "Well, what's wrong with you?" Mama just like, "She 4 months pregnant. That's what's wrong with her." I said, "Oh my God." It was so crazy. Oh my God, they did calm my mama them down. His mama just couldn't believe it. She was just like, "Charles, not my baby Charles, not my baby Charles, not my baby Charles." I was just like, oh my God. It broke my heart to see my mama crying like that because she was so hurt. I was supposed to be an innocent one. I don't know who told him I was innocent. Baby, I don't know who told him that.
Oh
But
Lord. And you think it's
but
funny?
baby, they was so heartbroken. It hurt my feelings. But my mama did not talk to me for 48 hours. Okay, she did not talk to me the whole weekend. She did come up there and rub me and like help me go to sleep because I couldn't go to sleep because I usually sleep on my stomach. But um, I had to sleep on my side and stuff now. And I was uncomfortable and I was nervous. So she came in there, she rubbed me and stuff until I fell asleep. And but that was it. She didn't talk to me that weekend. Okay, it was quiet. Like it was the worst weekend ever. My friends didn't want to believe me. Nobody, my sister and brother didn't want to believe I was pregnant. Nobody wanted to believe nothing. My sister was just like, "Mama, no. Mama, no." Like my brother was just like, "What? Huh?" Like my friends was just like, "You what? You ain't you what?" Like it was just so crazy. So like I went to church that Sunday. I sat in the back row on the back bench or whatever, and I had my head down. My guy that came back there, he was just like, "Baby girl, don't you ever let me catch you with your head down again. Like you pick your head up. You ain't the first. You ain't gonna be the last. You don't never let nobody make you feel bad about something you did. You don't never let nobody condemn you about nothing that you did. So pick your head up." And he doesn't understand how powerful that was for me. Like to this day, I hear him in my head because people will literally try to label you and just make you to this person that you're not because of something that you did. Like, oh well, I gotta learn from it, but you supposed to help me, you supposed to guide me. I'm still a child, and that junk just hurt it, how people just switched on me and changed on me. And he was right there. So that meant a lot for me. Um so then school administration had to find out I was pregnant so they could look out for me and stuff. They tried to keep me out the choir. That hurt me so bad, y'all. Like that hurt my soul. Like I'm thinking I'm finna go to choir rehearsal, and she met me at the door and was like, "Let me talk to you outside." And she was just like, "She don't think it was a good idea for me to sing in the choir, this and the third, blah blah blah." And I was just like, "What?" Like, yeah, really, I can't sing at church because, of course, because I'm pregnant out of wedlock. Well, I can't sing at church. Like, you mean to tell me I can't sing at school neither? Like, what I'm supposed to do? So I was outside the door crying, and Mr. McCrary, he was a teacher's aide, but he played the guitar for the choir. Asked me like, "Why am I?" He was like, "Why you out here? Why you not in there?" And I told him. He went in there. He went in. He was just like, "You don't do that to her. This when she need us the most. You don't do that to her." And I came back in there and I sung. And guess how God worked, baby? Look how God worked. Ended up on the front page of the newspaper, nose spray across my face, stomach sticking out loud, my wide open singing, baby. They show you right there. Don't stop nothing. You can't stop nothing. Period. And the same lady want to turn around and give me a stroller. Girl, bye. Anyways, like my friends, some people start acting weird towards me, and like my best friend, her family didn't want her hanging around me, and literally like this is my best friend, like we do everything together. They came and got her from my house and was just like she ain't a good influence, you don't need to be around there, blah blah blah. And she just told them no, point blank, period, no. That was my like sister, like she had me, period, my whole pregnancy, and I always love her for that. We ain't even that cool no more, but I always love her for that because she had my back. Like it was rough.
And remember, at this point in time, she is 12 years old. She's 12. She's 12. And her friend got her back and told her mother, no, she's 12. She's 12. Making it seem like they're older and they don't have your back. It was nothing that your friends can do for you. She said that after she had the baby, they gave her a sleepover. That because kids have sleepovers. Kids have sleepovers. That's what happens. But like I said, this is when I do these videos, it's not about bashing them. We're just doing commentary on them. But how long you never said when you started having intercourse. You never stated that. So if you was 11, what, who, and what? How old was he? You know, I didn't see no other parts to this, but I would definitely find it. But she didn't tell us too much. She didn't get all the way into it. So, but I'm just letting you know, there's 12-year-olds out there that's getting it in, baby. They getting it in.
People that's claiming ride for you, claim they deal for you, switch up and change up.
No, they did not switch up and change. They was 12, 13. What did you want them to do? What did you want them to do? They're kids.
On you. It was rough. Teachers that just like it's crazy because you're adults. Why are you going in on kids? I don't get it.
Because you
I hate
grown
that
now.
noise. I hate it. But I'm here now. Like it was rough. I went through it, but I'm still here. One person that I will always remember, always credit for me being able to keep pushing. It's this lady by the name of Randy. I hope she see this, but she know I love her. Like She's one of the reasons why I'm getting ready to go to school to be a guidance counselor, because I just feel like she was just the one I had to talk to. It was after I got pregnant, after I had my baby. She worked at the clinic and she was basically kind of like a counselor, I guess. I'm not even sure exactly,
Trejo,
but she was the
doctor.
counselor. She had degrees hanging up, her pictures of her kids. She had two kids in high school. Went to school, got her degrees. This lady been working for I don't know how long. She put her kids. She got her kids in college. It's just like it don't stop you, and it's just motivation for me. And she have always been there to listen and to motivate me, help me, and push me and stay on track. And I always love her for that, because I feel like if I had her before I got pregnant, I probably wouldn't even got pregnant, because I just needed somebody to talk to, somebody to vent to. So I just appreciate her for being that one that was there for that. But so I thank God for my baby. I don't regret it. I wouldn't change nothing. He's mine. He gonna always be mine. Y'all almost gave my baby up for adoption, literally. That counselor, you can't let big or little things stop you, because it was meant to happen. God will never give you a battle that He don't feel like you cannot fight, that He feel like you can't handle. If it was given to you, it's for a reason. Like to this day, I still struggle with it, because I'm 25 with an almost 12-year-old. 25-year-olds don't have 12-year-olds, so like I thank God for everything. I mean, I learned my lessons. I learned what I needed to,
Y'all
and
growing up
I've been happy
together.
around it ever since. I didn't have to have help, of course, and I still need help now. I'm learning things now. I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm just super mama, but to my baby, I am, and that's all that matters. So I feel like I'm doing good. So yeah. But I just wanted to share a little story time, just to fill y'all in on a few things so y'all can get to know me a little bit better. Y'all just in the
Hey,
comments do me a
James.
favor and basically just let me know some things you would possibly want to see from me. I hope y'all comment, because I'm gonna be so ashamed if y'all don't. But just let me know some things you want to see from me. I'm gonna have more story times, more tutorials.
Woo. It gets worse. Gets worse. It gets worse. It gets worse. Now these are babies. These are babies. Yeah.
Back to what's wrong with her life? To another video. And today's video is going to be a story time with my god sister. As y'all can see by the title, she's going to be talking about how she got pregnant at 12 years old. She's now 13. And how her baby is doing, and she's going to show y'all pictures of her baby. Now,
Look at that. And she laughing. Did you see this? Do you see this? I told y'all it gets worse. This one is actually 13. She's 13 now with a damn baby and sitting there looking like she cute. Do y'all see what's going on with this youth? Yeah, Carolyn. Mm-hmm. 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 I was waiting to see them faces. I was waiting. Waiting. I was waiting. I was waiting. Woo. Let's see how proud she is. Let's see how proud she is. And y'all talking about, see, and I want to show y'all these videos because when y'all say to me about women pick the wrong men, no, these are babies having babies. Where the parents at? As you see, one mother, she went to church. She didn't play that mess. Her daughter was sneaking out there. The video we saw before that. They giving up. I know they giving up to get this, but dad, Trey, oh shit, they could have gave. Who is? Or the other girl, the boy was 17. This one never. That's the video before this, but this video, look at her. She's still a baby. I would still knock her right in her head. But it's not a bashing. It's not about bashing.
I recently did a video with my other cousin. I'm not gonna say her age, and it was a lie. I told y'all it was a lie. It was a lie. It was clickbait. But this is real, 100% real. She has pictures and everything. It's 100% real. We have nothing to lie about. And so she asked me if she can come on my YouTube channel to talk about it. And so she's gonna be making a YouTube channel soon. So if y'all wanna go subscribe to her, y'all can go subscribe to her if y'all want to. But so we're gonna get into the story, so we won't make this video long.
This is a 13-year-old.
I don't know where to start. Okay.
She's 13.
So I'm gonna just tell the truth. So y'all might think it's nasty, but like me and her brother knew each other for a long time, but we just never like talked about that, stuff like that. So
Did y'all catch the joke? Me and her brother knew each other for a long time. Chick, you 12. You 12. You're 12. You know each other 12 years. It wasn't the long time mean it was the whole entire 12 years. The whole entire 12 years. That means a long time. But she joking. That was a joke. She joking. Okay, we got you.
she came and got me one weekend, and that's when it all started. So it all started because Saturday we went to go to Koran and stuff like that. But we was flirting the whole time though. And then that's when, we was just flirting with each other, like we was saying about each other and stuff like that. And then we got back to her house. She went to go get her sister from work. Me, him, and his little brother stayed at the house. So we all watching a movie or whatever, and I'm laying down on the couch, like, just chilling. I was just chilling, watching Final Destination. And here he comes, to us, come on, I want to cuddle. I'm like, boy, I guess, like, all right. And then that's when we start cuddling. But he was trying to do little stuff, and I'm like, it's not that type of party. So everybody, we was playing hide go seek and stuff like that. And then I took my little sleeping pills because I wasn't sleepy, but my body was tired, but I wasn't. So I had to take my little sleeping pills or whatever. And
at 12 years old, sleeping pills.
He
Unbelievable.
took me to his room, and I fell asleep. So it was like
I want that shirt though.
We both got up. We was kissing and stuff. And then that's when it happened. And then we went back to sleep. So the second time we woke up, we did the same thing, but we watched the movie and then we did it again. And then the third time, his dumb self didn't pull out as he was supposed to. And after my mama found out and stuff like that, she was like, oh yeah, I'm taking you to the doctor because you're not about to come to my house with the baby. So I was like, okay. And like,
so she been screwing.
I was nervous because I know he didn't pull out. So that happened, and there was.
I'm done. I'm done with this story. I am so done with this story. This is unbelievable. I mean, it's believable, but the way she's telling it is unbelievable. Hey, Boss Lady. This one, I mean, this doesn't seem real. I checked it. I seen a baby there, but I don't know. Oh, this is more than a mess, Caroline. I'm going to put it in the other one for you, Boss Lady, how I did it last time. Hold, give me 1 second. That means this girl talked like she been was doing it. She ain't mentioned nothing about virginity. Remember, she's 12. She's 12, and her mama said, "You ain't coming to the house." So she was freely able to speak to her mother, and he didn't pull out. She know too much to be, and she's only 13 now. She's only 13 now. I ain't with this story right here. I'm not with this one. I shouldn't have been with the last one, but I ain't with this one. Definitely not with this one. The other girl too. Did you see the first one?
No, I just saw this one right here. You had one before her?
Yeah, but the
No, I
story
didn't
to
see it.
show I was saving the bigger one, but she's look at her. I don't have to be honest. You can see how she starts off with licking out her tongue. I mean, she been screwing for a long time. For a long time.
She got video. She got video of what? Her and the baby.
If she didn't show me no baby, I would think she was lying. Because the way she telling the story, she said first she started off. The girl said this is the one in the black shirt says this is her YouTube channel. Then she said my god sister, but you got pregnant by her brother though, so y'all not even y'all family. Y'all.
What?
And she said I knew him a long time. I'm like you 12, so unless you knew him the whole 12 years, you knew him for a little bit. The whole 12 years would mean the whole entire 12 years would mean a long time. What did she call a long time? You're only 12. She's 13 now. Have mercy.
Results came back positive. I will show y'all some pictures, but I had to leave.
I love that shirt though.
It was just like a mess because like I didn't want to. I wanted to wait till I was at least like 2025, like. But stuff happens, so like yeah. And I told him, he was like, he put the little laughing and crying emojis. He was like, I'm happy, but I'm sad at the same time because I don't want to be a father at this young age. And I was like, I don't want to be a mother at a young age, but I'm not about to sit here and kill my baby and give or have him and give him up for adoption. And that's when a year later, I'm 13 now, my son is 1, and I really love my son. Like, my son, he is 1 year old, and I'm doing pretty good. He not with us right now. He with his grandma. I have a video of him.
We doing pretty good. You 13 years old. Yo, where they find these kids at, yo? Where they find these kids? I can't. It's horns under that shower cap. Yo, where they find these kids at? Where do they find these kids at? We doing good. Ah. And then she had a tongue sticking out. She's the type of kid I'd have been knocked on the head already. I'd have knocked on the head. We doing good. No, your mama, you ain't taking care of the kid. And I'm 13 now. And my son, and I really love, poor Sadie.
Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, I had it on mute. How she 13 and she feels she doing so damn good.
Oh my God. Oh,
She living under her mama's roof.
and he not with me, but he with his grandma. That's where he always be. What are you talking about? You ain't got no home apartment at 13. She thought like we good. Like I'm holding it down. I got my own. No, baby, you 13 years old. But if you would have heard the story though, you could tell she been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
Cause she was like, this ain't that type of party. Then we did it again. Then we did it again. Then we did it again. Oh my God.
So she was a sneaky little hot ass in the same house with whoever it was.
So it was the one. The difference is, and that's why I said I'm gonna wait till y'all get in here, because we had another girl. She was talking the same way she was talking, but she's now. It's so crazy. Her and the other girl we did, they are exactly the same age now. Their kids are exactly the same age, and both of them got knocked up at 11 and had the baby at 12. Now, for this one, I wanted y'all to see them actually being the age they are. And then the last one, I didn't see the whole, I seen a little bit of it. I like to be just as sharp as you guys. I like for my reactions to be a real reaction. A real reaction. Woo. Ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. This one, because she's being that she is the age that she's speaking, it's like, I need you speak to it. Now, she was older telling the story, it's different, but she's talking exactly like her age. And it's driving me crazy. It's driving me like really crazy. To my her mama said you ain't bringing no kids up in the house, but she went out there and still was screwing and still brought the kid in the house. So please, what 12-year-old needs to cuddle? Oh, you heard what she said? He wanted to cuddle, get a long pillow. I know, right? Trejo, send me a long pillow for Christmas. I need to cuddle.
You better cuddle with that comforter.
I'm not supposed to be laughing. Oh, oh God.
And she let it be known what no shame in her game. She
Well,
was
this
just
is
a
him.
hot ass.
Just got done eating pizza.
He look just like his mama.
That's him. And this is another picture.
That's one.
How do your hair?
I don't have a picture.
Why? Quit! Why can't I do your hair?
Hmm.
Huh? Little boy, can I do your hair?
You should have been like little girl.
I can.
He got an earring.
Why?
He ain't no 1 year old.
Stop.
It's not funny, Deja. He is
I do
bad.
your hair. Can I get a kiss? Can I get a hug? Do you love
Mm-mm.
me?
Uh-oh.
I don't love me.
Mm-mm.
Get out my room then. Get out if you don't love me. Quit hitting me.
So that was him. And
I mean, he ain't thinking
I
about
got a
her.
picture of his daddy, but I don't think I deleted it. Let me check. Oh yeah, I do got a picture of his daddy.
Comment down below who he looks like, her or his daddy.
This is
You
a
like his
picture
Not her
mama.
baby.
of him. Well, technically, me and him. And
So comment down below who looks more
He like his mama.
but yeah, my son is my baby. I mean, me and his daddy, we still together, but it's just like me and him really don't get to see each other no more because of our son. So, and that's the story of how I got pregnant at 12.
Thanks for listening to her story. If you got anything to say, like positive, please comment it down in the comments. I'll answer any questions y'all might have as far as how she doing now, recently, pictures, where you at, all that other stuff. I know y'all probably surprised, like, dang, she finally came out with a video. That dude sucked when we came down the steps, didn't he? That dude, when he was on the steps, he stunk. Me and Elijah call him Stinky Man. Nasty Man. Because he smells so bad. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up.
Does
Okay,
he
bye.
put
Okay. Oh my God. And 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 mm-mm-mm. She sounded exactly how she's supposed to sound, but you could tell she wants to. Now she said we don't see each other that much because of the baby, which means another one that was older than. He's another one that was messing with a fucking 12-year-old. And probably was like 15, 16, or 17. That's why you can't.
Oh, she didn't tell her whole story about him.
No, they wasn't like the other girl. They don't, all of them ain't telling. They're not getting thorough like the other girl. That's why I just put different ones here. Now this one too. Look how she look. Look how she look. Let's go.
Hey y'all.
Look at this. I wish she would come home knocked up. I wish she would. Look at this. I told you, I said the last one for the best. Look at her.
Hmm.
And what happened to the milk? Where the milk at? What happened to the milk? The milk and the breast? Her damn boobobs didn't even develop. Oh my gosh.
She still got a little girl body.
She ain't even grown no boobobs. I just made that up on the spot. I just made that new word up on the spot. That's going in my dictionary. Boobobs. Not even a bop, it's a boo bop. That's a Pinocchio. Oh my God. Jesus. I saved the best for last. I said wait for all y'all to get it here. That's a matte pencil. That's a all right, no, we not gonna do that. I know, right, James? Oh my God.
I don't know what to say about okay. Back in 2014,
Speak up, girl.
um,
Shit.
we met this man, and was he
She heard you, boss lady. She didn't notice right after you said that it went up, right?
mm,
Oh gosh, she heard you.
like in his 20s or whatever? I don't know.
He was
He's
in.
not from the United States. Um, yeah.
Did she say he's was 20 and he's not from the United States? Little girl,
mm-hmm.
what you just say? First, you wasn't whispering when your ass was doing a hunching, whatever. Trejo said.
Or whatever. I don't know. He's not from the United States. Yeah. He like in his 20s or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, he was like in his 20s or whatever, so he could have been older than that. He didn't see that how small she was.
He's not from the United States. Yeah. So he was with us.
How the food?
He was
Where was the goddamn milk? I ain't never seen a woman that just had a baby that don't have no. She got it. She better be telling the damn truth. Cause them titties, them boobops telling me different. What you think? Them boobops look.
I don't see nothing, so I don't see nothing to say a sign of you had a baby.
I know, but
I
I
don't see
know
it.
I don't see it neither. Unless she turned the other way and got them things taped, but still,
because he got close to us. Um, I already looked up to him, and
she looked up to him.
what was it? Okay, this was 2016 in October. I noticed I'm just got period. Right? So
She playing with me.
12, so I don't, I don't know. I don't know. I'm 12, so yeah, that's it. November, I used it again, and I sang.
Where your mama
I'm
at?
12, and I don't know about um. I used to play with baby. I used to talk to myself. I still talk to myself. I talk to myself now. And yeah. So December come. It was on Christmas Eve. I was really, 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 really sick. Like I was so sick, y'all. I was throwing up. I wasn't eating. I would have my mom had done this right. I didn't drink it. I didn't take a bed like I had on a long sleeve shirt with some jeans on. I fell asleep on the sofa like this. And then
She looked 10 years old now. Shit.
to my house, she woke me up. And she's like, you wanna come? She's like, call me. You wanna call me take this and do my daughter? I'm like, yeah. So I get up, I go take a shower, go out back, or whatever, do all that other stuff. I get up again. I'm like, so I still went. And like, she stopped to refill for some gas. And she had bought some nachos smoking. And so I ate one. And then after I just got sick and I just put it down, I didn't eat it. Okay, so now, and I still didn't have period. Because my period is supposed to come on
Hopefully
every
y'all can hear at your best, the best you could.
Yes, he way far from the microphone.
So I look up, I look Galaxy, I look up on my phone, like, what it means if you see period and start up hold up. And it had bonus to all kind of stuff, pregnancy and this and that and all that, or whatever. Okay, so I just ignored it. Then I remember I got on Snapchat. I'm like, I might insert the pictures, but I had to. I'm so ugly. But yeah. So yeah, we get back home or whatever. And I say no. I want to myself. Because as y'all know, I hate it. Yeah, y'all know it. I hate it. Okay, so January come. One day I had to go pee. So I see I'm still on the toilet. Some folks get my shirt. I pick my shirt up. I look down at it. Y'all know, y'all have a little line on your stomach. I don't know what it's called, but I think everybody has it. Well, I know I had it. And well, I looked at it and it was like shining and stretching or whatever. and my son was getting beat. So I'm like, man, what's going on? Okay. So it was like a few days later, Jada came to my house. We was in the middle of it. And my wait, before I answer this, nobody knows for like nobody. I'm the only one, like nobody, like, not even the person that did it, nobody. Like I didn't know I was feeling her. I knew I was feeling like I knew it was true. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Okay, so she comes to my house and I'm like, Julie, how do you get pregnant? Like, you know, how do you get pregnant? And she tell me that he like on the other side of the road and he's like, he's like, what y'all talking about? Say nothing. Nothing like you know, it's nothing. Okay, so yeah, she tell me what she knew or whatever. And I'm like, oh, she like, wow. I'm like, I just like, okay, so she tell me after that, some of the it's so get around pregnant or whatever. So February comes, I remember it's all figured out. She's like 2 or 3 years old. And we until I was watching it, she looked at my son, you know, I got big, baby. I was big. I wish I had a picture. I can probably find something that could probably like tell me that my face was fat or whatever. I don't know. I can try to find something like that. So she's like, hey, Cardi, you have a baby in your stomach? I'm telling your mom. I say, no, girl. And so I just changed the subject and made up the so she knows what I'm because I didn't know from mom. I was scared. I thought my mom would go with me. Hey, so yeah. Okay, March comes. It was March 24th, like March 25th. Someone, and that day, my mom was, no, my mom and my sister were playing serious. I had a picture of them. I can put it picture in because I had posted my side. If I was sitting outside, and I was like, this month, I had got like the picture. Like, I knew
I was literally depressed, wondering what I do to deserve this. I know what you did. I know what you did last summer. Anybody going through this, tell someone, don't hold it in.
Going through what? Being fast and getting pregnant?
She told me I was, yeah, we gotta have to read from now on. I think she mad nervous. This man really drew out how he would kill me if I told. I couldn't say it. Because he know you're going straight to fucking jail. Remember, the guy is 20-something years old.
From another country. Trail called her a little fast twig built heifer.
I know, that's right. As soon as I said it, I hope they don't see the comments. Boss lady just screams it out.
Nicole said she gonna take your phone away to air trail. Don't you start.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't talk to nobody. I was so quiet. I was like, and I think I'm considered, because you know, Janaya, she's so friendly. Make everybody happy all of them. When I really walking, she always trying to talk to me, you know, and like I just look at her crazy. I wouldn't even talk to her. I was just always so pleased. I wouldn't even talk to Ava. I mean, they'll always try to
So who's she not talking to? Because I can't hear shit.
I don't know. I think it was either her or Ava. And whoever, I don't really remember which one it was, but when they asked me, I just looked at him stupid. Like, don't ask me. But yeah, so I don't know. She's always trying to be loud, the smile and all this stuff, and I never do it. Yeah, you know. Whatever. Back to what I
Oh. She said, actual abuse. If any of you is going through this, please open up and tell someone. So she was abused. So she wasn't a hot mama. She was abused.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see it? And I think that's her and the baby right there. Hold on, let me see. Oh, Young and Faithful Mama. I'm gonna subscribe to her channel because I'm looking at her. This is so depressing, and that's why I said let me read this because you could tell she was not fast because of the way she's telling the story, and she's scared to talk. That's why she's not into the microphone.
Yeah, she act like she's scared to get close to it.
Yeah, I think it's painful for her to relive it. You know, I mean, not. I mean, to tell the world her story. Yeah, she was traumatized. If y'all can see, that's the baby, her and the baby. She had a little boy, so we don't know where he from. Mexico. Maybe not from this country. So she said Texas. The closest thing would be Mexico, right?
No, she said from another country.
That's why I say the closest country
He
to
from
Texas.
Africa, some damn where. Africa, Jamaica.
I pick anyone, right? Pick anyone. This one is depressing. I have to go to the next one. I'm sorry. That's because I can't barely hear it. And she got abused. So, ah, ah, whoa, whoa. I think she's about. I think she said she's 14 now. She's only 14 years old now. But the other girl, I'm tired. Every time I look at her, I will pop the shit out of her. I'm telling you, the one before this one, uh, uh, every time I'm telling you, I will pop the shit out of her. As soon as I look at her, I'll pop the shit out of her. As soon as she shrug her shoulders or stick that tongue out, but we know that boy was. Oh shit! What I do? I put us up here twice. Isn't that something? I'm good at what I do.
Alrighty. So, this is my story on getting pregnant at 12.
Oh, now y'all all want to talk low, right?
Yes, 12. I wasn't no little thought or none out here, y'all. I'm telling you, just hear me out, okay? How do I want to start this story? I'm coming out with all names, legals, and shit. First of all, my son's name is Philip. We gonna start it out there, okay? So I met him at this church. It was like a real ghetto church. So sorry. It was this ghetto church that all the little black ass ghetto kids went to. I mean, it was even some white ghetto kids up in there. Some Mexican kids. So all of it's just black people, okay? So that's where all the ghetto folks went for church. And they had like a bus that came and picked up the kids on different sides of town. And everybody loved that church. So everybody went there basically. Pretty sure I don't know who met my baby daddy there. Anyways, so I met him at this church one day. I was just sitting in a chair in the bus seat by myself, and he came and sat next to me. Him and I don't fucking know what was his name. Him and somebody else came and sat in the chair next to me in the bus seat, whatever, and basically squished my ass up against the window. I'm just like, what is y'all doing? You know, me 12 years old, thought he was cute and stuff. You know, that cute no more. Thought he was cute and stuff. And I was like, oh, what did you do? Like, get away from me. Yeah, get away. And shit like that. So basically after that day, I got his Facebook or whatever. And, you know, we started talking or whatever. I'm not about to say or whatever again. He said it 2 times. So basically, I got his phone number and we started texting. We started talking. We started, you know, talking all the time and stuff. Until one day he was like,
come meet up with me. And I was with my friend Deanna at this time, and he was like, come meet up with me. You know me. It was like 12 o'clock at night. And I was like, all right, bet. Come with me.
She was like, all right,
so she came
bet.
with me. And we met up with him or whatever.
12 o'clock.
You're talking about you know me.
Like,
hold up now. I gotta rewind that part now. I had the AC on.
He was like, you can't be a virgin. You're too pretty to be a virgin. You're too pretty to be.
What?
Like, what? Looking back now, I'm just like, that statement don't even make sense. I'm too pretty to be a virgin? Like, what do you mean? It was like, you can't.
But y'all know everything. Y'all know y'all. But first you said, and y'all know me. Look how you acting. He meant to say you look too ghetto to be a virgin. You acted too ghetto. I'm not calling you ghetto, young lady. You could be the best lady ever. I don't know.
You know me. It was like 12 o'clock at night. And I was like, all right, bet. I was like, Deanna, you gotta come with me. And so she came with me. And we met up with him or whatever, him and his brother. And he was like, you can't be a virgin. Oh, yeah, I was a virgin. He was like, you can't be a virgin. You're too pretty to be a virgin. You're too pretty to be. Like, what? Looking back now, I'm just like, that statement don't even make sense. I'm too pretty to be a virgin? Like, what do you mean? The fuck? Anyways, he's like, you too pretty to be a virgin.
You see the stretch marks in her breast?
Man, you know, sweet nothings and shit. And my 12-year-old ass fell for it or whatever. Gave up the cookie. No, I'm just.
Oh.
I'm just playing. But yeah, so I fell for it and I was like, all right, you know, we're gonna do this or what.
Well.
And so we ended up having sex. And I don't know. Yes, I got pregnant my first time having sex. It wasn't that bad. Sorry, I can remember.
I can hear him.
I was walking funny afterwards. So was.
He's calling you.
But the thing is, I was supposed to have my period like a couple of days after. Okay, so this was like June 26th or whatever. That's the date I remember. It was like June 26th. And I was supposed to have my period.
Look, she do that all the time. He talking to the
days
door.
after that, like June
That's what Well, she was 12.
So then I'm just like, I already knew what was wrong. Because no, he didn't use a condom, so I already knew what was wrong. And
you knew that at 12.
But I acted like nothing was wrong. I didn't tell my mom. I didn't tell anyone. But guess what? While we was leaving after this had happened and I was walking crazy and shit, Deanna was like, you probably pregnant. So Deanna, you jinxed me. She jinxed me because lo and fucking behold, I was pregnant. I missed my period and shit.
And lo and behold, what you going out at 12?
I never had morning sickness though, so I really didn't think none of it, but a couple months kept going by.
Yeah, but you didn't explain how was you able to go out at 12 o'clock?
She was at her friend's house.
And she went out at 12 o'clock and then got pregnant at 12. You see, the 1, 2 don't work for you. The 1 and the 2 don't work for you. If you'd have went out at maybe 1 o'clock, you would have been all right. When you went out the same age, you are. That was a clue right there. 12 o'clock, you meeting up with who to do what. Of course, he's going to tell you what you want to hear. 12 o'clock, what do you think you come to do? Play video game? A math lesson? Oh, God. That wasn't nice. Okay. How they pop their mouth. Whatever the hell they be doing.
That much bigger, but my periods were not coming. Like, no periods. And so a couple months went by. I was just getting out of 6th grade, going into the 7th grade. So school started back up or whatever. And by then I was like a little big. Probably I was like, for 3-4 months maybe. And I had a little bit of stomach, just a little bit. And my sister was like, girl, what's wrong with your stomach? And I was like, I just ate, you know, I'm bloated and stuff. And as far as I thought, she blew it off. But I guess she went back and told my mom, like, Mom, I think she's pregnant, blah, 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 blah.
But my mom didn't say anything about it for another couple months until she brought it up again, and I was really getting bigger by then. It was probably like 6 months by then. And so yes, I was pregnant. We went to my mom was like, "What happened?" I'm trying to figure. Okay, so we sit on my mom's bed, and my little brother was always crying. That's my little baby. I love my little brother, so I would always pick him up, and he would be crying when I pick him up. And so my mom, we were just sitting in my mom's room, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, are you pregnant?" I was like, I just start crying, and she started crying, and she was like, "This is what the reenact." Oh my gosh, that's why he acting like that when you pick him up. So, and then I'm just crying, and she was like, "That's why you be having all them headaches when you get home from school," and just saying a bunch of shit. I'm just like, okay. And this woman gets on the phone with all her friends telling them I'm pregnant. Why are you calling all your friends telling them your 12-year-old daughter is pregnant? The fuck?
Well, why you
embarrassed?
why you went and spread
She
it
get on the phone,
at 12?
Oh my gosh, she's pregnant! I can't believe it. I'm sorry. I'm not making fun of her, but now looking back, it's funny. Like, girl, you was doing too much, to be honest. And she was like, "How are you gonna raise that baby? You're 12 fucking years old. Oh my god, I can't believe this." I was like, "I can't come up for adoption." And I'm just like, by this time, I'm big as fuck.
This is a 12-year-old. Belly bigger than her body. Damn.
And so by this point, I was big and shit, and everybody knew by then. My fat ass walking around 7th grade about pregnant as fuck. And so yeah, I had sex with this one guy this one time, and your girl got pregnant. She took 2 L's in one night. That shit was crazy. So I was pregnant. I wanted a girl. So we went to the doctor, and like probably the next day it was like an emergency appointment. And
no, that's not her.
For an abortion.
That's not her hair.
Bitch, whatever.
That's a wig, James. Where you been?
I wanted me to have an abortion in the first place, so I don't care. And I really wanted to know the gender at that appointment, but I couldn't. So she was just like, "Yeah, you're pregnant. You need to tell your mom everything that happened, blah, 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 blah." And so, yeah. Then we finally set up my appointment with my LB. And she's like, "It's a little boy." And I was mad as fuck. I wanted a girl. I wanted a freaking girl. But now looking back, I'm a fucking handful. Do you see me? I'm a goddamn handful. So if I would have had a girl, hell no, because I got a niece and she's just like her mama. So I'm glad I got a boy because that's my baby. For real, for real.
You still liking the babies, huh?
So, yeah, after that, I kept having my appointments or woo. And by this time, my son's dad really wasn't around at all. Like, I told him I was pregnant.
And
he was like, "We're gonna need a DNA test." Like, first of all, I had sex with you one time, and that was that. Who the fuck else I'm get pregnant by the fucking ghost of Casper?
Men always say that.
I guess he thought that because I was talking to this other guy like a couple months later in the summer, and this motherfucker crazy.
Huh?
He was inboxing my son's dad like, "Yeah, she said it was either me or some other dude named Daquan." First of all, I don't even, to this day, 6 years damn near later, I don't know nobody named Daquan.
12, 13,
and so
14,
this crazy
15,
motherfucker
16,
telling my
17.
son's dad, like, "Yeah, she said it was either me, you, or
She
somebody
just
named
18
Daquan."
now.
And I never had sex with the dude that was telling him this in the first place. I don't even think I kissed old boy. So I'm just like, that's crazy, motherfucker. So my son's dad like, "Yeah, I'm gonna need the DNA test, woo. As time goes on, I was due March 17th. I was gonna have a little green baby, but nope, I had him on the 13th and stuff.
What I'm not understanding is that was her first time or not. That's what I'm trying to understand. Hey, let's see you back. Welcome. I'm trying to understand how in the world was you a virgin, because You said you keep indicating to me that you're not. What you feel out of this? I'm not saying she's lying, but it just doesn't sound right. You know me, 12 o'clock. So that other girl, mother or parents that had no problem with you leaving out the house. And then right after you spoke to him, a couple of months later, you with the next dude. This is all at 12. I would ask for DNA too. You tell me you're a virgin, now I got some guy texting me. Mm-mm-mm. Boss lady. Boss lady. Do y'all think she's telling the truth or not? About her being a VJ. When she was doing all that lay. It's the chemicals and glue that's seeping into. Woo. This is cray.
Of course, everybody was talking about me in school. Like, look at this 7-year-old whore. She's pregnant. Can you believe this? Where's her fucking mother? But honestly, my mom ain't had nothing to do with it. I mean, okay, if my dad was home and, my dad was around more, I would not have snuck out and got my ass pregnant. But my mom was never really home. She used to play bingo a lot. She's addicted to gambling. Probably not so much more, but she likes gone a lot. But at this particular time, she was at home. I just snuck out. Like, I snuck out the fucking house. Who doesn't sneak out the fucking house?
No, she wasn't at her friend's house. She snuck out the house, a boss lady.
Get raped, shot, or killed. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, snuck out the house.
No, but I was like,
the
the way she talked it.
think. Then eventually I had to move.
Do you believe that she was a VJ or not? I say no.
Not the way she said, you know me.
From then on, right? I can't deal with the smacking either. Child have popped her too. That's what's making me stay. Everybody saying no. We got a bunch of no's here, boss lady. It's crap. Hey, JSL, how you doing, love? Don't forget to hit that like, guys. Take this time. If you didn't hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, take your time out and hit that subscribe button so you will get first alerts when we live. Because she said, I snuck out the house. So she sounded like she was about that life as a young girl. And then she already was talking to the next guy while she was knocked up from the other guy. So she just went over there. You seen him on the bus, on a school bus. Then you sneak out to go to his house 12 o'clock at night. And then you already got the next man. I don't know. How many kids in her mama house.
She wasn't no hot mama. Sound like you was to me.
Thank you. Exactly. Even if she wasn't, she's sure enough putting on an act like it was, and all that smacking. 12, maybe 17. I wouldn't believe it. No, she was 12. Well, as you see, the other girl was getting it on since she was 11. James King, you wasn't here. These girls we had 3 girls that started at 11. Playing hard and go get it.
Boy, little boy, that's my baby. I love that boy.
You should.
For 2 weeks now. So I had my baby March 13th of 2014, and by this time I was 13. I was born in 2000, so yeah, I was 13. And his dad didn't come up to the hospital. I didn't want him to come because I was 13. His dad was 18, which I did not lie about my age. He swears up and down I lied about my age, but nah.
Here we go again. Another grown-ass man inviting a 12-year-old the fuck over. And that's why I go after my best friend, the hyena chick, because she thinks she know more than me. She thinks she know more than us. Talking about somebody that had 3 babies before they're 18. Well, what age is the man gonna be? The boy ain't gonna be 13 with them. Ain't gonna be 14. And we ain't had nobody yet that have said that the boy was their age. They never said we were kids, we was playing, and yeah, that damn hyena chick. She, and then at this point, this is what she's saying. See, when I talk about the hyena, I like to show y'all what I mean by what I be saying. And look at all these different stories. Oh, we're going on Saturday, we're gonna have stories on Saturdays. Saturdays and Sundays. If nothing is popping, we're gonna go through some story times and do my reaction to it. Because we're gonna blame these little girls, but these are grown men. And why I wish her father was around to put that man in jail the way that other father did. Put his ass right in jail. Cause that's where he belonged to. That's where he belonged to be. I wish he would have the nerve. And again, they want DNA tests. They friends always tell them to get DNA.
Bullshit. So she
I,
had another boyfriend by the time she was.
no, say that again, boss lady. The way you said it.
Bullshit.
I better stop playing with boss lady. I better stop playing with her. Y'all better stop playing with the boss lady. She said, bullshit. They think they playing with us. Another grown ass man. What did you think? That's why he told you to come over at 12. But y'all little young little mamas. Dawn is yeah, she's beyond delusional. 12 o'clock at night. Y'all know me. Me soon as she said y'all know me, you ain't had to say no more.
Yeah, when she said, "I don't know me," I thought she was gonna say, I don't be going out and that shit. She said, I was with it.
She was with it to get hit it. With it to hit it. She was with it to hit it. She was with it to hit it. Children gizzards. Yeah, now you could say gizzards for that one, Trejo. You could definitely say she was giving out them gizzards. And now you call her the gizzard queen. Ooh, and they so happy. They so happy. Shit, I was grown having mine. I was grown. Sure, I had my last one in my 30s. I ain't so happy as them.
Now, how old is she now?
21, 20. 20.
She telling that story like it was just like a little happy little fairy tale. She spoke full of shit. It wasn't that happy and it wasn't that joyous and it wasn't all that, like she tried to make it sound.
Yeah, they make it sound that way because in all reality, they don't. They still have somebody taking care of them. They're gonna stay. Their child gonna be taken care of regardless, unless their parents are like alcoholics, druggies, or something like that. Use some type of drugs because the mother is technically taking care of the child because you still have to get taken care of because you're still way underage. Because if you you're still not legal until next year. I mean, 18, well, you've been legal, but I mean, fully legal. You can't buy a drink or nothing at 18, 19. But you know her.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to ask.
Mm-mm-mm. Just like the other girl. She was like, yeah, and they thought I was good. Yeah, you was up in that church praising the Lord. So, and then she got the nerve to get mad because they made her step down. The first girl that I showed, or second girl that I showed, they made her step down at the church. And she was trying to figure out, why they turned to her. Well, because, girl.
Pew pew.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was 12 and a half and I was like, I'm 13 because I basically was
But he
There's no such thing as 12 and a half. You're 12 or you're 13. See, when you talk about, but it still don't make it no different. The man is still 18 years old. The man is still 18. So you thought by saying 12 and a half, but it was like I was 13. Like, it was like I was 18. I'm 17 and a half. No, it's your 12 and a half. Like, what the fuck? It ain't like you 17 and a half turning 18. You was 12. That's it. 12.
Acting like I lied and said I was 16 or something. Like, no, I just told you I was a couple months older than what I was. The fuck? But he was 18. I was 13. And
You were 12. 12. 1, 2.
so I didn't want him to come to the hospital because I didn't want him to get in trouble or nothing. Which motherfuckers don't get. Like, it's still statutory rape even if you do consent. Since I consented, it's still statutory rape because I was 13. And they didn't get that. Like, I wasn't trying to accuse you of rape. Like, you did not rape me. It was consensual as fuck because I knew what the fuck I was doing. Most people are like, oh yeah, the mind's not fully developed at that age, which I totally agree, but I still knew what I was doing. I still knew what sex was. Like, I don't know what the fuck
You
wrong with
cannot
that.
consent, girl.
Very young, so I knew what sex was.
So you wasn't a VJ. Girl, make up your mind. And then you said something about she thought she was gonna have a little she confused me. And I'm gonna go back to that line she said. She said, I thought I was gonna have me a little baby. She said she said in May. And said it the 15th, the 13th, he came out the 9th. Then she said she had him in March. Or maybe I heard incorrectly. Now, she knew all about sex at 12, she said. She knew all about it.
Wow.
So she consented to it. She wasn't like, I was scared. I was scared. And then she knew about her menstrual. She knew it was coming in a couple of days. Girl, you're not convincing me that you was a virgin. You're not convincing me. You're not. No. Me and my chat, we're not going for it. Go ahead, put the gizzard sign up there. Put the gizzard sign up there. If this damn YouTube have a gizzard sign, I'm logging off. I'm gonna block myself. I'll be done. If you put in the word gizzard and they show a gizzard, I'm done. I'm done.
Don't you do it, Treo. I already see you.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I had a lot of judgment, which you're gonna have a lot of judgment if you're a fucking little ass girl having a little ass fucking baby yourself. You're gonna have a lot of judgment. But this is what I have to say. Like me, I graduated 1 year early at 17. I moved out and got emancipated at 17. Now I'm 18. My son is 5.
I said it right. She's 18. So, okay.
And I'm still on my
She
own.
make it sound like she was these little kids are ungrateful little fucking kids. She make it sound like I gotta get me some ice water for this one. She make it sound like 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. She make it sound like for 5 years she been doing it. No, yes, your mother was still there for 5 years. Even though she makes it sound like, well, I moved out after your kid was 5 when you moved out. So you could be 8. It's okay. But it ain't like you did it all at 12. And we gotta be like really proud of her. No, you gotta be proud of yourself. I'm glad everything worked out in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. Church say amen. I need me some water.
Yeah, she don't even talk about the dad. If he ended up going to jail, what happened?
She didn't want him to go because she knew what she was doing. I gotta get some cold water. Give me a second. Help mommy.
Oh, that's right. They ended up pressing charges against him. Which they should have. He ain't had no business messing with that little girl. They should have put him in jail, under the jail, baby daddy or not. Hello, JSL. Ron, how you doing? Mm. Yeah, the mama helped her. The mama helped her with everything. That's how she finished school and all that. She didn't do all that on her own.
I ain't got no more. Eat what you got. You want to hide it, don't you? Didn't even say thank you. You always look for more. Don't never say thank
Well, she thinks that's it, that she took that baby when she was at school. Her mama or somebody had to pay for childcare. Thank you, manager. She getting her some ice water. She didn't got thirsty. Hmm. She didn't want to miss nothing. So how many people think that she was a V in the chat? If you think she was, put a 2. If you think she wasn't, put a 1. If you think she was a V, put a 2. If you think she wasn't, put a 1. Trail. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. Carolyn sponsoring the video. Hey, Leslie. Yeah, she wasn't. I don't think she. I think this little girl right here was tearing the streets up. I think her
Oh,
good.
thank you, Caroline. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hopefully, it come back to you 10 times fold and then some more. Some special prayers. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
trying to.
believe you. She was no good girl. That's why she went on out the house at 12 o'clock at night. She was no good girl.
You know me. I'm trying to snap my damn mouth. You could tell we didn't do that at our age because we can't do it now.
All right, thank you, manager.
I can't see. I left my glasses in the kitchen. If you're in the kitchen, bring my glasses. What he say?
He said first he said he stopped by and pushed a like button. Now he said he stopped by to say hello.
Oh, thank you. 1.5. Okay. Let's
He said he ain't gonna speak on something he don't know nothing about. We just talking about the. Take a look at the video. It ain't hard to tell.
the video, or at least read the title.
Still doing good. And honestly, all that judgment shit, unless you're feeding into that bullshit, then don't let it get to you because I'm that bitch. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, a lot of people tell me I'm a great mother. Like my son is, I wish he was here, but he's with his dad for another day. My son is very, 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 very smart. He went to early Head Start. He'll be in kindergarten next year. He's very respectful. He can express himself really well, more
He's 5.
than other kids his age can.
He's 5.
And so I feel like I'm doing a very good job with my son. Like, not even to be cocky or nothing. Like, my son is just so perfect. He's emotional. I don't know where he gets that from, but he's perfect. Like,
He's a Pisces. I just answered your question. Let's go. She said she had him in March, right? The early March, right? He's a Pisces. That's it. Let's go.
I'm gonna insert some clips of him. He's so.
Go to walk when you go to walk, and then you come back, and then you say, "I got a headache."
Boy, he scared me.
Mm-hmm.
If you are young, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, pregnant, and you're scared, don't be. You just can't be out here wild. And like the first year after I had my son, I was wild as fuck. Like I never did drugs or anything, but I used to go out and party all the time.
Yeah, she's still a kid. And she went from snapping her fingers to ending it like that. She's still a baby. And don't be telling them. You should be like, no, don't get knocked up. That's the better advice. What you think, boss lady? Tell them it's okay. No, it's not.
No, it didn't turn out no okay. It was rough. Talk about the rough days. Because it wasn't no whole peaches and cream like you trying to make it seem.
Well, you know her. Well, you know me.
We know now.
Because my mom would watch him. Like I don't know why she didn't put her foot down. Like she'd be like, "No, chill at home with this baby and show baby," but she never did. She just watched him on her stuff. So I was like, "All right, I'm going out to have fun with my friends if you won't let me." But she was never real strict like that, which I wish she was, but she wasn't. But nothing I can do now. She got a time machine.
She was mad. She said her mother didn't let her run the street like that because she wanted to, but she didn't let her. If y'all can hear her, what she's saying.
But yeah, baby, it's okay, literally.
Ooh.
Yeah. Honestly, baby, if you are young, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, pregnant, and you're scared, don't be. You just can't be out here wild. And like the first year after I had my son, I was wild as fuck. Like I never did drugs or anything, but I used to go out and party all
The first year after she said, don't something she said the first year after she had her son, she was wilding. Now this coming from a virgin now. She's just coming from a virgin who only had sex once because you didn't see the boy no more. So you 13 years old. So you out there drinking and what? I rewind that part. She was wilding. You still 13. That's how we knew you wasn't over JJ.
Yeah. Honestly, baby, if you are young, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, pregnant, and you're scared, don't be. You just can't be out here wild. And like the first year after I had my son, I was wild as fuck. Like I never did drugs or anything, but I used to go out and party all the time. But it was because my mom would watch him. Like I don't know why she didn't put her foot down. Like she'd be like, "No, chill at home with this baby and show baby." But
Because my mom was watching him. So you try to make it sound like you thank you for saying that. Make it sound like you I finished school early and okay.
she never did. She just watched him on the time and stuff. So I was like, "All right, I'm going out to have fun with my friends if you won't let me." But she was never real strict like that, which I wish she was, but she wasn't.
She said her mother was never that strict with her. Her mother let her still go out and do what she wanted to do. That's why you was able to sneak out and out the house at 12 o'clock. And she didn't even come in the room and check and see if you was in there.
That's sad.
Nothing I can do now. Shit, I got a time machine. But yeah, baby, it's okay. Literally, you are gonna be judged until the day you die. If you let this one situation of you bringing another human life into this world, and someone's gonna judge you for it, fuck them. Because you can do it. I did it. I've seen other people do it. Hell, I'm doing better than mom. So fucking 10 times older than me. Because my son is good. He don't always be good. We don't always be good. Okay. Do you hear me? So that was my story. And it still like dawns on me sometimes like, oh my gosh, I'm somebody's mama for real.
So that's my story. Thanks for watching. And if you like this video.
We're in from young to be wilding in them streets. Streets be raising them and not the pain. Yeah, she just let it be known. She just let that be known, darling. This is our last story for the night. think. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The story time on how I found out I was pregnant with my baby or whatever. I am 8 months pregnant. I'm finna be 9 months. I'm finna be 9 months on the 23rd or the 24th of January, and I have him February 29th. This is all going by so fast. Like, it's just. Okay, I'm finna just get into the story. Okay, so how I found out I was pregnant with him, it's like I knew I was from something I did. Because like I know my body very well. So if you know your body very well, then you will know when something is wrong with you. So I felt it. I knew something was wrong with me. I just felt like something was wrong. I was like, cause I wasn't waking up sick until I found out. Like I wasn't waking up sick until I found out. So everything had happened June 13th, 2019. And that's when everything had happened. And I found out. No. Yeah. And then I had found out July 7th. Okay, so how I found out. So my symptoms was um I wasn't really having symptoms. My stomach would just it kept cramping, and I was thinking I was coming on my period, but no, I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. So
June 13th.
that's what made me like.
No,
I was like,
that's
what?
when she found out.
But then again, I didn't think of it because that happens to me.
That's when she
sometimes.
found
Like,
out Trejo.
that happened to me like 3 times because I be active, I be running around, I be doing a lot, and when you active and stuff, you might miss a month or something. So that's what I thought that was. So I was like, okay, I don't know.
So
But
she was
then
one that
after that, my
missed.
stomach was still cramping, like I was gonna come on my period, so I didn't. But I had told my friends, I had told them what was going on. They was like, I hope you're not pregnant and stuff like that. I said, no. But okay, so after that, like a couple of days went by. Yeah, I had moved in with my grandma, and I was telling my friends that
Why?
I haven't got it, and I was telling them like I've been starting to feel a little sick. All I've been doing is sleeping. I haven't been able to eat, like stuff like that. So then it was like,
You taught them.
you
You
need to
taught
take
them.
a test. But I didn't want to. I was scared to take a test. But it's like I knew I was. So when I found out, I was like, okay, so.
Exactly, Leslie.
Oh, okay. So I was texting my friend S. We're gonna name her S because it's the beginning of her name. So I was texting my friend S. She was like, take 3 tests, do this, do that. I was like, okay. Anyways, what was I? She had told me.
She said taught.
I'm sorry. She had told me to take a test
Taught.
and stuff. I was like, okay, fine. I didn't know how I was going to get it, when I was going to get it, what I was going to do.
Add it to my dictionary. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, me and my grandma, she was like, come on, Heaven, get ready. Let's go. I was like, well, we're going to do some nothing. We just going to run around a few places, go to the mall, go to Walmart, go out to eat. Just go out. That's what me and my grandma do. And end up going to Walmart. We end up going to Myers. She was like, okay, you can go find that paint you wanted because I was going to paint my room silver, which was still glitter silver, which I did because we're going to move soon. So I just like, okay, I could just paint my new one, So she had told me to go find my paint. I was like, okay. But when I was walking, I was like, ooh, this could be time for me to get the pregnancy test that I didn't buy. I do not promote stealing and I do not provoke teen pregnancy. Just to let you guys know. But so we was at Meyer. She had went to the bathroom, and then I had went by the pregnancy test. And as I was still in it, I was crying because I was so emotional. Like I would always be crying. I always cry now, and I was always crying before I was pregnant. But then it's worse now. Like even if someone says no to me, I will start crying. Yeah. So I had grabbed the test that had 3 in it, and it was like $30. I still looked at the price because I was probably gonna buy it, but I did it because I didn't want my grandma to see the bag. I didn't want her to see nothing. So I had grabbed it. As I was grabbing it, I was crying. Then I started running. I just started running. I wasn't running fast because there was nobody over there, so I was just running to somewhere where nobody was at, like at all. And I put it in my purse and I had zipped it up. So once we did that, once I did that, my grandma came out. She was like, "Girl, you ready to go get some food? You ready to go?" I was like, "Yeah." But she did buy some stuff, and I had got me some snacks, So I was just crying. Then I had to text my friends. I was like, "I got this test. I got the test. That's okay. Take it." I said, "I'm gonna take it when I get home." So we had went to Chick-fil-A. I had went to Chipotle. She had went to Five Guys because where I live, they like right next to each other. So I had got me some Chipotle. She had got her some Five Guys. But I had went to go get my Chipotle first, and then we had went back. And then she was with me in Chipotle. So then we had left out of there. We had went to Five Guys. She had ordered her stuff, and it took them a minute. So I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. So I had went to the bathroom. I had took the test. I was just thinking like it's not gonna come out saying pregnant. So I don't know. So I had took the test, and then I took the test. So when I took the test, I had put it back. I had put the test. I only had took one because I barely had to pee, but I still peed. I had took the test, and then when I had took it, I wiped off the pee. Like if I had any anywhere, I wiped it off, and then I had put it in my purse. And then when I was going out there, like back to the place where you wait for your food, I had told my grandma, I was like, "Grandma, I'll be right back. I gotta go get something out the car. Let's do it in the car." She was like, "Okay." I went to that car. I was sitting in the passenger seat. When I took that test out my pocket, out my purse, I was like, "Oh my God." Like I wasn't crying or nothing. Like my face was like this. And like I was smiling. I was like, "Why am I happy? Like this is nothing to be happy about." So I was just like, "Oh my God," that's exactly how I was like in the video, which I'm gonna put in here
So
right
what
now.
you taught grandma?
I wanted my hepatitis C gone.
I put off treating mine.
I was like, "Oh my God." Like I was like, and then I had took a picture, I sent it to my friends, and they was like, "Oh my God." Like OMG. Like we was all just in love. I'm the only one in the house. Anyways, so I had bro, what happened after that? So after that, I had sent them the picture. I was just sitting in the car
About
for like 10 minutes.
talk to
like,
about
"Oh
Queen."
my God, what am I finna do? How am I finna tell the boy? Like, how is this all finna? I don't know. How is this all finna fall out? So after that,
I talked.
we had went to the mall. I had got me some stuff or whatever, And then that's when we had went back home. After that, we ended up ordering us some pizza later on that night because we were still hungry. So we didn't end up telling him. Wait, I think we told him that day. or the next day. It was either the next day or that same day we had ended up telling him. I was, oh, my leg hurt. Okay.
I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad
guys,
you're
I just
happy.
moved my leg. Sorry. But we had ended up telling him either that day or the next day. I believe it was that day though. Cause I was texting him. I was like, guys, how was I finna tell him?
Waiting.
And then my friend Amaya, she was like, I would tell him. So I had gave her. I mean, she had
guys. Yo, she speak our language. She speak our language, guys. Waiting. She speak our language. We understand you now. You talk. Guys. Next time, like, hello, guys. That's how we're gonna greet each other. Dr. Guys, how you, Dr. Guys, doing? It's that damn formula these babies was drinking. Something is in it. Something is in it. Guys.
tell him. And then my friend Amaya, she was like, I would tell him. So I had gave her. I mean, she had texted him on Snapchat, but then he didn't text back. So then she texted his number.
And he changed it.
That's not my baby. And all this, all that, and then we had to break it down.
Every last one said that's not my baby, which means he's an older guy too. Sleeping with these babies.
And then that's when I had texted him. Like 20 minutes later, I was like, I just say his name. I was like, I have to talk to you. He was like, what? Well, he didn't say what. He was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I have to talk to you. And then he was like, so let me get you pregnant. I was like, yeah. He was like, what did he say? What did he say?
I don't know.
He was like,
you tell us.
I know. And then, yeah, and then that was it, really. And we were just talking about it. But I didn't end up telling my mom until I was like 5 months pregnant. But the whole time I was pregnant, I was thinking, like, what am I finna do with a baby? Like, I was trying to get an abortion on my own and stuff. But
you didn't get pregnant on your own.
I'm not down because my baby, I love him. Even though he's not here yet. I really, 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 really love him.
Until you got that labor pains hit your ass.
Yeah. So that's the end of this video, I guess. Yeah. Bye, guys.
9, 13, 14, 15, 16. She got into a fight while she was knocked up. Oh, he's a little cutie. See the little boy right here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's a little cutie. But you could have waited. Let's see something. And then being that she's still a child, her videos are restricted, but she still get commercials, but it's restricted. He cheated on you. Girl, what you thought? You still a teenager. You still a baby. She got caught stealing. Oh, that was it. And you got a beating. You done bought a whole baby home. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, she got the baby in the picture. These are young girls, man, oh man, oh man, Sherry. I mean, it's what I know is whatever God say, but it's shit. The problem with the internet is people get to judge others based on their upbringing. A polar bear can easily find fault in the way a grizzly bear acts and vice versa. Mm. What I would say, I don't even know what to say because I didn't want to stuck with these babies. What I would say is every last one of them, every last one of them, the men was from 17 to past 20. 17 to past 20. And every last one of them was doing it since they was 11. I don't know about this one because she's a year older. But she didn't say she was no virgin. And another one who, when the child, when they, as soon as you hear them say this, the father couldn't go upstairs. First of all, they don't ask, is he the father? The man could go upstairs. But these stories are something else. But one thing I am glad, they're getting a little revenue from YouTube. They found the way to turn their stories into money. They found something to do. Even though they don't get much. But no, them stories, they get great. Oh man, I took them out. I want to see how many views they get. Uh-oh. She got 13,000 subscribers. Okay, yeah, okay. Their story is doing better than our stories. The little teenage pregnancy stories is doing better than the grown-up stories. It's shit. Because every last one of them had like over 100,000 views. So people like hearing these stories, or kids their age, but I hope they're not taking it as in it's being permitted. Because not near one of them, not near one said, wait, like get married or find somebody who loves you, or they all said the same thing we heard when we was younger, when the guy wanted you to Charles said, want you to give up them gizzards. I want you to give up them gizzards. But none of them has spoke upon, being safe. Because they, as you could tell, they're not really thinking that far ahead because they are still young. It's not like they're grown people telling their stories. All of them, not one is over 24. They're all 24 and under. So the last three, they was in today's time. The other ones was like the one before her, she's just 18 now. And the other one is only 24, and the video before there. They're not putting any like have safe sex, be careful out there to all my young girls. I went through it. They're not telling, like that labor, except for the one girl said she had the C-section at 12 years old. Yeah, and that was painful, wasn't it, little girl? But you could bounce back young. But I just think they should have put a little bit more. I mean, it's their story. I can't tell them, but I just wish that they would have not made it like it's okay, because they have a lot of views. A lot of views they have. Whether it's negative or positive, they have a lot of views. And these are for all of them. They all have a lot of views. So I wish they would have put something safe in there. Because that which means they have a lot of followers. And one girl saying, well, if you 13, 14, 15, 16, and you're pregnant, it's okay. No, it's not. For the plants and fabricated stuff. Mm-hmm. You got anything to say, boss lady? Boss.
I want to say is this is an epidemic. These old guys preying on young girls. It's been going on for years. But the thing of it is, like, you see how that little girl was. Oh, well, I snuck out, and yeah, I just was out there. No, you're going to have to if you don't have a daughter, then you need to raise her and you need to watch her. All that letting them go over their friend's house, all that letting them stay at home whilst you go do this and that. No. Letting them go over their friend's house and you don't know what's going over their friend's house. They got to stop that. They got to start watching these girls and raising them better and teaching them better.
And their dads need to step up because that boy did jail time. That first story, that boy, the father was not playing. The father was not, yeah, you want to be hot or you let that boy take advantage of you. He, as a father, he hired a private investigator, found that boy, and put that boy right in jail.
Sure did.
And y'all men, y'all gotta look out for these little
She
girls.
that father was saying, I don't care if you be with him later on or whatever, but he going to jail right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got somewhere for him. And that's what they got to start doing. They got to start pressing charges on these guys. Stop being your kid's friend and letting them have a boyfriend and all that. And you don't want to press charges because, they boyfriend. No. If he's a pedophile, he's a pedo, he's a pedo.
Exactly, boss lady. If more of these mothers will put these grown ass men behind these damn bars, forget that a baby father, nothing. That'll probably scare off some of these other men. If they know these mothers is not playing, yeah, you took advantage of my daughter, but not me, you going straight to jail. Now you 16, 17, but we talking about 12. We're talking about every story. This girl was the only one that made it to a teenager. But whoopie do. She was probably a couple of months into being 13.
Shit, when my daughter was 12 and all that, she was still playing with dolls and playing in her room. Wanting to do school assignments and all that.
And these men, y'all better start teaching y'all boys, leave these little girls alone. Leave these little fast tail girls alone. Because we already know there's not 13 or 14-year-old boys that's out there that's doing it. Not near one. That's what I'm trying to figure out what the hyena asses talk. What are you talking about, hyena? You want these, y'all worrying about educated women having babies. Y'all worrying about women who got degrees having babies and families. Y'all should be talking to the young girls that's young and dumb and having these babies. I don't hear y'all talking to them. Why y'all worried about somebody, their pockets, first of all? Why you worried about their pockets? And then you got all them 50 million channels worrying about, these modern women. They put their business before having their kids and stuff like that. Why are you speaking to these goddamn kids who's having these babies? He's 12 years old. Y'all don't want to tackle that though, right? They don't want to tackle nothing. They want to try to re-raise a grown person, but none of them want to tackle these young damn kids. Or maybe they think it's acceptable. Which one? It's acceptable to them because they're young having babies? I don't know, boss lady. I'm confused.
Yeah, because she wanted you to have 3 by the time you get 18.
Oh.
So she's promoting it.
And then the rest of them are too. Because she worked under the manosphere.
So these they promoting the old guys getting young girls pregnant and having them with 3 babies by the time they're 18. So they can't get a career.
I have 5 sisters, and I had the streets watching from the time we was in grammar school. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Even boss lady said earlier, her brothers and her uncles and them was not having it when she was younger.
Yeah, now an older guy better not even look at me. Somebody was watching him, gonna check his ass.
See, I ain't had no brothers, but I had my uncles though.
Yeah.
But this go to show you when you hear them, and I don't understand how these older men could sit up there and listen to this. You know why? Because they into that. They into that with these little babies. And nobody speaks for them. 12 years old. Every last one was 12. And one boy thought he was slick because he was 17. You still in 11th grade? She's still in public school. Public school. You couldn't even catch her junior. And then each girl said none of them lied about her age, except for one girl. She said she lied. She said she was 12 and a half, but she really was 12. Chick, he should have figured 13 is still ain't no better. That half, what does the half mean? Like even if you just said 14, that still is no better for a 18-year-old. They scared of them. They scared of women. That's why they promoting this stuff. No marriage. You ain't hear them promoting no marriage or nothing because they know these two young kids. But as we learned, in certain states is different. But still, should you're not in one of them countries where it's acceptable? Would you want your daughter out there knocked up at a?
At 3 kids at 18.
Or maybe she would with an older man, because that's modern woman, whatever.
We can't even. So we can't get a man, but the young girl supposed to get a man and get 3 babies. What the hell's wrong with her? That don't make sense. So the young girl can get a man and have the 3 babies, but we just what? We chop liver?
That's because they don't want nobody that has a mind. They don't want nobody to have a mind. But my thing is, why would you even think about leaving these young girls stuck with these babies? Like, they're babies themselves. So what makes you think they're going to be a good mother? Number one, every last one still was under their mother. They still wanted to party. They still want to do what they want. They want to be kids. They want to be kids. They want to go roller skating. They want to go swimming. They don't want to be staying home with no crying behind baby. Because after one baby come number 2. I mean, you effing already, you're doing the hoochie coochie already. Might as well. Why stop now? And you see, I showed y'all there, she had another boyfriend. I don't know what's the baby daddy or not, but he cheated on her. Well, he's supposed to. He like, yeah, no, he don't. Yeah, he do. They 13, 14 years old. This ain't gonna make it last forever. This ain't gonna make it last forever at that age. But I don't know what story we're gonna do tomorrow. I'll find you guys something. But we're gonna do story time. But either way, we are done. We finished early for tonight. I'm scared to touch anything, I swear. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow.
What channel did you say Baby is on?
I don't know the name of it. Trejo's got to put it in the thing in the chat. In my neighborhood, we never condone that behavior. Even if the police locked them up, they were going to get
what
world of hurt.
Baby on?
What's his new channel? What's the name of his channel? Trey. Hey, baby. Because everybody thought you could have been. Yeah, exactly. But that's how it was back in the days, man, anger. That's how it was, back in the days. Adding something.
Atten Bank exposed. Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
He on?
Oh, I don't know. Is he on, Trejo?
I said it right. Manager. Look like man anger.
The manager.
I see now, but I said right? Man a.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna say man anger. Nobody tell you to spell it like that. You want to be all cute and stuff the way you got it written. Shalom, my sister. Thank you for coming in. We'll have story time tomorrow. Only way if I come back on tonight to be on my other one. That's if it's some juice. Let me see if is Pastor P done shut up for today.
Yeah, see, check them Beagle streets.
Let me see if he shut up for today. Let's see, has he been a good boy? Yeah, he been good today. I should have saved that last one with that dirty ass house for today. Yeah, the Beagle Streets is quiet today. It's not on. I don't see nothing for today. Nothing.
That's all right. We'll stay on tune and we checking it out.
And I know none of us sleep, so
Tasha, that's like a man. You just like a man right now, Miss Rye.
Look at. I think she was a man. Shit, she just never got her female face.
Ooh. I'm going to bed too, Miss Rye. I'm getting me some rest.
Well, I just gonna watch me a movie. Unless there's something going on in the street, I shall see. But you guys have a beautiful night. Have a beautiful night. Thank you, boss lady.
Thank everybody for coming. Appreciate it. Push the like button on the way out.
With the Rick Ross phrase. I ain't messing with you, Miss Rye. You know you had to get that laugh before you get off, right?
Miss Rye.
You know you got to get that deep laugh before you leave.
My goodness, you just had to get you a violation before you got off, huh?
She's gonna tell us to go look. I guess y'all could go look at her Rick Ross face.
I gotta see that. I'm gonna
Thank you, manager. That look like man anger. I don't care what you say.
Manager.
I don't care what he say. Your name is changed. All right, guys, let's go look at the fade. I'll see you guys later. If not, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right, Tony.
What a wife beater on. Oh God.
No. Where's my remote at?
Tasha Kibi. All right, guys. Peace out.